Hey, editing Melissa, cue the intro. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be testing out some complexion products from a brand that I found on Instagram, and it is Haley's Beauty. I have two foundations, a blotting powder, a setting powder, and a concealer to try out. So if you're ready, then I'm ready. So let's get started. Before we get started, I do want to say welcome to all of our new family members out there. And in case you're not familiar with me yet, my name is Melissa Leah Garrett, and I'm a cruelty-free makeup and beauty reviewer. I'm a makeup enthusiast, a plus-size beauty, and a PNH and ITP fighter. If you'd like to know more about those two diseases, there are videos down below in my playlist that you can check out. Also, while you're at it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to join the fam, and hit that notification bell. Therefore, you know when I'm posting, even though I mainly post on Tuesdays and Fridays. Also, give this video a like while you're at it. So, as I stated in the intro, I found this brand through Instagram. I was just scrolling through Instagram one day, and one of those sponsored ads posts came up, and it was it really caught my eye because one, they are cruelty free, and two, their products are vegan. So I wanted to give them a try. I've been branching out into trying out more complexion products for you guys because, you know, I'm tired of seeing the same stuff from the same brands. I'm just saying. So I wanted to bring in a different brand to the ball game, and I found this brand. Now, the products I have are the Reform Liquid Luxe Luminous Finishing Foundation. I have a sample because when I went to purchase these, they were sold out of my shade. I have a sample of the Reset Liquid Matte Foundation. I have the Retuned Blotting Powder, the Revive Concealer Cream, and the Retouch Soft Focus Setting Powder. And I did use these for my look today, and I will show you how they applied later on. But let's go ahead and talk about these products first. Okay, like I said before, I only have a couple samples of the Liquid Matte Foundation because when I went to purchase it, they didn't have any in my shade. So I just got a couple sample packs with my order. It doesn't have anything on the back as far as what it does. It is the Reset Liquid Matte Mattifying Foundation, but on the website it says it's an oil-free liquid matte foundation formulated with double dose of pigments to deliver instant coverage that hides all imperfections. I did use this on half of my face today, and I'll show you that footage in just a little bit. The second foundation that I picked up that I also used today, I did one side with the matte and one side with this foundation. It is the Reform Liquid Luxe Luminous Finish Foundation. And it says on the side, a medium buildable coverage foundation that creates a naturally luminous finish on the skin. This oil-free formula feels weightless and comfortable, yet lasts all day and stays in place. Supplemented with plant-derived ribose to give skin a radiant, healthy glow. I do have the shades 2.15, which is fair to light with neutral undertones. I got them in both of the same shade in both of the formulas. Next product I have is the Revive Concealer Cream, and I have it in the shade Fair Neutral, which is fair skin with neutral undertones. There's no information on the tube. It doesn't come in a box or anything. It comes in this tube right here with the safety seal on it, and it breaks when you twist it. It says it's a lightweight natural concealer cream offering natural buildable coverage for all day wear. It does state on here that it is a demi matte finish. When I applied it, I really didn't see much luminosity. It looked more matte to me. That makes any sense. The last two items I have are powders. The first one is a loose powder. It is the Retouch Soft Focus Setting Powder. And it says it's an ultra blurring weightless setting powder that instantly smooths imperfections and extends long wear of makeup with zero flashback. And the last item I have is a pressed powder, but it is the Retuned Blotting Powder. It says it's an invisible blotting powder. I can't talk. It says this universal powder instantly minimizes shine and blurs pores and fine lines with light diffusing technology for a filtered soft focus effect. Its slim, compact, and puff deliver a natural matte finish with easy on-the-go touch-ups directly over foundation or skin alone. Formulated with cinnamon bark extract, that's different, and caprylyl glycine to purify the complexion and restore skin's radiance. Yeah, I've never had anything have cinnamon bark extract in it. Have you guys? I don't know. So I am now going to show you guys just how these products applied. Alrighty, I have my brows done. I have my eyes somewhat done. So let's go ahead and start on this face. I do have two of the foundations from Haley's Beauty. I have a sample of the Reset Liquid Matte Foundation because they didn't have any in stock in my shade. So I went ahead and got a sample of it. I'm going to use this side on the left side of my face because this one claims it's more full coverage and I have more problem spots on my left side of my face than the right side of my face. And on the right side of my face, I'm going to use the Reform Liquid Luxe Luminous Finish Foundation. I have both shades in 2.15. I do believe they were fair with neutral undertones. I am gonna have to double check on that. My hair, I'm getting my hair done on Saturday and I am so happy for it. And for this one, I'm going to use the LaRouche LR322 Kabuki brush to apply this. So let's see how this goes. Oh, it's actually a decent cover match. It smells like coffee for some reason. Weird. Alrighty, so this is what the left side of my face looks like with the matte foundation. Now, I do have to say that it applies better with a sponge than a brush. When I was using the brush, it was just kind of lifting up in places. So when I put down the second layer to give it more of a full coverage, I used the sponge and it worked a lot better. I will have to say, if you have porous skin, you're not gonna like this because I really see a lot of my pores, and I did put a pore blurring primer down. I put the primers I used were the Too Faced Hangover RX and the e.l.f. Poreless Putty primer, which are the two primers I like to use the most when it comes to testing out foundations. But yeah, I can still see my pores really bad, and normally the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer has my face looking really good. Now we're going to do the right side of my face with the Reform Liquid Luxe Luminous Foundation, and this one says it has more of a medium coverage, so that's why I'm putting it on my right side of my face. The color match is amazing. I'm not seeing it oxidize too much right now, but we shall see how it does throughout the day. As I'm finishing up my makeup and doing my other video. Ooh, I like this packaging. It's really nice. Really, really nice. And like I said, I have the same shade as the matte foundation. And for this side, I'm going to start using the Farrah Brushes Flat Foundation 615F brush that I got in my Ipsy bag. And let's see how this one goes. Ooh, this one is more liquidous than the matte one. And it still smells like coffee. It's weird. Okay, so the right side of my face is done. You can definitely tell it has a lot more luminosity than what the left side does. Ooh, my hairline looks horrendous. I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm one of those people that I just like to blend my foundation into my hairline. Sometimes it gets in my hair. Whatevs, it washes out. Like before with the matte foundation, it applies much better with the sponge. So these foundations, I wouldn't even attempt putting on with the brush. Just use a beauty sponge. Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference. It's a nice coverage. I don't like the luminosity. That's just me. If you like a finish more like this, you'll like this foundation. But for me, I'm not a big fan of it. But I am wondering if I am able to bring down some of the shine with this powder that I got. I am noticing that it is settling into my wrinkles under my eyes right now, and I don't have any setting powder on, so that's not really great for me. I did pick up a concealer, and this is called the Revive Concealer Cream. This is what it looks like. Melissa, hold it right. I got the shade Fair Neutral. It says apply directly to skin with applicator and blend with sponge. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Normally I use a brush for my concealer. I feel like I got a hair on my face. Normally I use a brush for my concealer, but ooh, that just kind of, yeah, that just kind of picked it up. This is the applicator. It's one of those flat doe foot applicators, and I got it on my hand. That's awesome. So I'm just going to go boop, 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 boop. All right, let's see how this blends out. I actually like the concealer. It's really, really nice. It's not, I feel like I have hair on my face. It's not settling into my wrinkles, which is good. It's not creasing, and it's very lightweight. So I really do like the concealer. It is really, really nice. All right, so now I'm going to set what I have down right now. I normally do a light setting underneath my eyes and where I put my concealer, and I'm going to use the Retuned blotting powder to do that. So yeah, it's just a translucent shade. Hopefully it won't give me any flashback. It actually feels really nice. It is a pressed powder. It does come with a puff, but I'm going to sweep it under my eyes with a brush. And the brush I'm going to use is the Farrah 600F Dome Powder XL brush. I am just going to take some of it and just kind of sweep it underneath my eyes. Ooh, that's nice. Alrighty, I have my contour down. Now, the Retuned blotting powder, it did take away some of that luminosity in that foundation, in the Luminous foundation. So it gives me hope that with my other setting powders, I'm able to diffuse some of that shine, but not take it away completely. So also, I think this is better for oily skin, but we shall see how it is moving on through the day. Now, to set the rest of my face, I did pick up the Retouch Soft Focus Setting Powder. I do believe this is just a universal shade, a translucent shade. Ooh, this is pretty packaging. Very different. I like how they made the setting powder in a like off-white container, and they made the blotting powder in a black container so you don't confuse the two. Let's feel it first. Ooh, it is nice and soft. It is very finely milled. I don't see how this is going to work on darker skin because it does have a little bit of a color to it. I will have to double check the website to see if they have different shades of this, or if this is the only shade they have. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the Makeup Revolution Super Fix Super Hold Misting Spray. I've actually really been liking this lately to lock everything in place. So this is what the face looks like on camera. It looks really nice. In person, it looks okay. Like I said, my pores are really exaggerated. So if you have very porous skin, you might not like this. But we're going to see how it wears over. I'm going to finish out the rest of my face. And then I'm going to go and film my other video, get it edited, and then I'll be back with my final thoughts and pricing and purchasing information. Okay, so it's been about 3 hours since I've had this makeup on. I do see a little bit of breakage right here in my smile lines. That's expected. It didn't settle in my fine lines or my wrinkles, and it didn't crease, which that's a good thing, the foundation or the concealer. My pores, like I said before earlier, my pores are really exaggerated, and they are super exaggerated now. But overall, both foundations are really, really nice. But like I said before, if you have really porous skin, if your pores are just out of control, don't worry, it happens to the best of us. You might want to steer clear from this because it really did exaggerate them. And if you have texture on your skin, you might want to not try this product out. But overall, they're both very beautiful. They sit on the skin nice. They haven't, like I said, the only breakage I have is just like right here around my nose and on my smile lines, which is normal for me. So, and for me having pretty normal skin, it looks really, really nice. I do like it. I do have to say that as far as coverage and appearance goes, I like the matte one better. Yes, I have another sample of it. I like the matte one better, but as far as the feeling of it and how it sits on my skin, I like the Luminous one for that. So it's a 50-50 for me with these two. I'm gonna keep trying them out, and on the next episode of Foundation Rundown, I'll let you guys know my final thoughts on these two. But right now, I might start combining them. The blotting powder, I don't know about this. I think if you have really oily skin and you need to freshen up your makeup through the day, you're gonna like this. For me, it's just meh. I can go without this. I really do like the Retouch setting powder though. My skin looked so beautiful when I put it on. It did blur out some of my imperfections. It was better. I did put it on with the brush, as you guys saw, but I did go in with my beauty sponge, dipped a little bit of it, and then kind of pressed it onto my skin. I did do that, and it looks so much better. I do like the concealer. Only thing is that on my right side, it didn't really cover up my dark circle itis as much as on my left side, but that's because I did have that more full coverage foundation on my left side. So if you're using a medium coverage foundation, you might have to use a little bit more concealer if you're looking to cover up any dark circle itis or dark spots or hyperpigmentation. Of all the products I tried, these two are by far my favorite. The concealer and the Retouch Soft Focus Setting Powder. Pricing for these goes as follows. The concealer is $15 and they have it in 12 shades. Not the greatest, I do have to say. The setting powder, there is only one shade of this. Like I said before, I don't think dark skin tones could use this because it did have a little bit of color when I swatched it on my hand. And it does retail for $22. The matte foundation, it comes in 35 shades, which I think that is a really good shade range. And it is $20. You can also get a mini size for $10. The Luminous foundation is $20, but they only have 14 shades of it. I don't get why you have more matte shades than luminous shades, especially since the trend these days seems to go more towards luminous foundation. And the blotting powder is $16, but if you place an order over $40, you do get this for free, which is why I have it, because I got it for free. Also, you do get free shipping if you place an order over $40 as well. And that is all that I have for you guys today. Don't forget, all my social media handles will be down in the description box. Come on over. We have fun on those pages as well. I do not, however, have a Twitter account, so if you happen to see one with my face in this gorgeous smile, report it because it's fake. Also, all the rest of the products that I used for this makeup look will be down in the description box as well. I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all next time. Bye. This eyelash is so wonky today. I don't think it's down all the way, but whatever, it's coming off anyways. I'm ready to get this makeup off. Ready to get this makeup off. Looks gorgeous, but I'm ready to take it off.